ọdịnala bụ eziokwu, ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Ị ma na o nwere olu na-eti mkpu na-asị ụmụ Igbo chegharịa, ụmụ Igbo chigharịa. Kwa mbọsị ọ na-eti, n'ụtụtụ n'abalị ọ nọ na nkụzi. Eze-Ana, Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu ga-adị, Ugochi tubelu temple ọ ya adị. Maka na eziokwu anwa chacha, ndị okenye ga-adị fanda mba gị, ndị ọcha eri anyị fanda mba gị. Faja sịkara aka gọrọ ụmụ Igbo si anyị rapụ nke anyị na nke fa ka mma. Buru Baịbụl bịa, akwụkwọ akụkọ, mepekwa chọọchị fa, obodo ụka bịakwa. Mana Ugochi tubelu ekweghị ekwe, Eze-Ana si n'ọma mme. Ọdịnala ọmanwụ chacha, oge ọbụla ọ na-eti, ọ nọ na nkụzi. Chukwu abịa ma gbaa gị ume, ọdịnala ya dị. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na oraifite, onye mgbasa ozi, ozi ọma ọdịnala gaba n'ihu. Eze-Ana Ugochi tubelu, onye ọma na-eje eme ọnụ. Ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ gaba n'ihu.
Ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo ekelekwa m ụnụ, nwoke ekele nwaanyị. Adịkwa sorry na m bịara obere late. Anyị abịakwa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, oge anyị ji awa okwu agba. Oge awa nke eziokwu bụ nke ọ bụ mụ nwa Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu na-anọ n'isi ya. Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu na temple dị n'Oraifite na Anambra steeti. Anyị na-eme consultation, anyị na-agba afa mmiri emelụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Prayer Ministry, bụrụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. My mission is to help people live better life. A sị na chi tata bụ eke ga-eketara anyị ihe ọma. Ife ọma ga-emere anyị. A sị m na onye chụbara anyị ga-ada, onye anyị na-achụ ga-ada. Osisi fili anyị na-atụ ufere, a sị m ufere amapụziri ya ọnụ ya si n'ukwu bụọ ya. Anyị ga-ejere obodo, anyị ga-anakwaziri obodo. A sị m ihe anyị eribịa, ihe eri anyị bịakwana. Anyị gboo n'ihu, anyị egbute mma, anyị gboo n'azụ, anyị gbute mma, anyị gboo n'aka ndị, anyị gbute mma, anyị gboo n'aka ebe, anyị gbute mma. A sị na osita dị mma na ọdịbara gboo, ote aka o ji dị njọ na ọ ga-adị mma. N'ụbọchị taa, na isiokwu anyị ji bịa n'ụbọchị taa bụ what you must do when things are not moving right for you. Agbala nkịtị when things are not moving right. Ọnya bụ isiokwu anyị. Ige ntị ma gee ntị nke ọma na nkụzi anyị bịa n'ụbọchị taa. I can tell you gradually you start noticing good things happening around your life. I bịakwa with interesting topic that will change lives. Ọkwa dị mkpa. Aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa Septemba ga-end na on Monday bụ 19th. Achụcha aja dị iche iche n'oge ehihie, gbuzi ebu ebe sara aka, ndị mmadụ ga-erikwa nwụọ maka na anyị ga-achụ aja dị iche iche n'ụbọchị ahụ. Nke abụọ, echefuna na every Wednesday bụ ụbọchị anyị ji enwe ministration n'Ugochi tubelu na temple. But in there, I do Kubioku on a by 12 noon. I do Kubioku is in the mother. I'm not distance every barrier. Because already born I look on Ugochi to run a temple. Then, dinners when I hide them and I must. Except for that, they were looking forward their details. My email update, make updates in the first of the temple. Because over Sunday, I didn't make a selling. But they have to book appointment with me. Here, where they show on Ibianaga, and we can attend to you. Oh no, open them. The Mubachita. What you must do when things are not moving well for you. Let me tell you what you don't know. I'm going to tell you now say no one of them marry beer. Nkeba eziokwu bụ no one of them marry beer. Esimoru we bia ma akwaru ya ka odo anya ofuma. Whatever that is happening to you right now, but as a result of is either you is your karma, is either you will for it, you wish for it, yes, or is either what you have accepted willingly sending you away. Yes, is either is your karma or is what you may have meant to pass through because of the thread of faith, or maybe because of you wage decision you took. Yes, you might not know, knowingly or unknowingly. So, I got to go up. My only go lecture, a lecture concerning reincarnation. It will help you to understand this in today's lecture very well. However, I will try to digress a little for you to understand it perfectly. Now, yes, some people will say, na the last time he or she checked, now he has been a good man, living a good life. But life is not all the way you look at it. Galatians 6:7, I keep quoting it, says, God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow is what you will reap. Life you are seeing is continuous one. Life we are seeing is continuous one. Where you stop is where you will start in your next life. But let me drop this. No human spirit is here on earth that is here for the first time. Nobody. We have been here. Somehow or some of us have been here multiple times. But no fresh human spirit are allowed to enter this gross material now. Oh yeah, but I know the word end time. Yes. End time can last thousands of years. Yes. But the word end times means you know who no fresh soul spirit are allowed to enter. So what I'm about to tell you is that even when you give birth to a young child, it just means fresh old souls in young body. But let me go on with today's lecture. Sometimes if you look around, believe in me, when I was growing up, I did not live rough life because of how I was trained. My father was a great disciplinarian. Yes, we are not allowed to live careless life. Yes. It was where in a family. When I was with my parents, it's not allowed for you to bring have friend a platonic relationship with opposite sex. My father will skin me alive. You understand? Yes. If you must have opposite sex relationship, friendship, it must be on plain note. Yes, when I was in Ogbuefi, the charismatic, I used to have a close female friend, but it was just pure godly relationship. Believe in me. Yes, it's very possible. Yes, we are like really brothers and sisters in the Lord. What or nothing like we can eat it from the same plate, but nothing romantic attached to it. No. My family knows her too and too. Before she later got married, and it's a long story. However, it was why when I was growing up, I cannot go to beer parlor to take beer. No, no, no. My father didn't smoke. I don't smoke. Don't go to alcohol, beer parlors and rest of them. My father is like an occasional drinker. If you want to drink, maybe a bottle of small stout, mixed with Ungwa. He will take it home. He will take it home. So me, Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi too, I don't take alcohol. If I want to take alcohol once in a while, maybe a bottle of small stout, and I'm okay. You get? Now, I'm going to collaborate to SY. So, but what I want to tell you now is this. When things, there was a time when no call me, I make it that things turned around. Things was kind of difficult for me then. Yes, but not to the extent of 3 square meal, no. To that extent, I began to ask my question. Why is it that some people, other people, things are working perfectly to them? These are smokers, people that go to beer parlor, go clubbing, this and that. Why is it that me, that from childhood, from just from a kid, very young then, I was already a member of Rock Rosary. Just from them, Rock Rosary, to all the societies in the church, Roman church then. But very strong, no, I live a decent life. But at the stage, I was like asking myself, why is it that there was some of these challenges I do face then? I ask myself, that life, I used to use this word people normally use now, life no balance. Minus me, my own story. If I look around, you will see so-called brother, a brother that we know too well, or not into humanizing, or only be a good life, we always tell you the truth. But things were getting too rough. When I was in Brocos, there were not some serious brothers then, but they keep facing one challenging times or the other. To the extent, some people will say life is not fair. Look at this honest brother, look at what he's facing through. Some will be childless, some will be facing some tough time, taking care of their needs and everything. So things are generally so bad. Some will care if you trace their problem to their family root, they are having problem, you begin to ask, why is it that this brother has been trying to live a good life? Why is it that things keep getting worse for him? No, we have so many questions. So we get no answer. Now is when I began to read so many spiritual books and everything, I began to find out one, that life, if you are judging by challenging times, stories like today, somebody was like telling me his story. This is a young man that things were so difficult for him. So difficult for him. But to him, he have not done what he's supposed to do spiritually to discover who the true self, his true self, and activate the inner power. He didn't do so. However, he decided to go and keep struggling. That is the story I came today to solve. The puzzle of life. This guy, at a stage, he went to the north. His spiritual work, he refused to do even single one. Then follow normal process. What you need to be doing. What you need to be doing in order to change a lot of things concerning him. He never did. And he keep living life of patchy. Continue struggling. He tried to go to the north and reside in the north. I'm not into business. But this evening, she chatted me on WhatsApp that things are still difficult for him, although he have not done any spiritual work before. So he borrowed some money. According to the story he told me this evening, he borrowed some money to do what they commonly call webing, to order for particular goods, some goods at Onitsha. And this company he normally used for webing, they sent his webing. The particular goods supposed to come in 2 cartons. But this particular guy went to collect his webing. He saw only 1 carton. And even the 1 carton he saw, they opened it. Probably took some items from it. And they did not see the 2nd carton at all. He was crying. What is paining him most that this particular money he used to order for that goods was borrowed. But let me tell you one thing I don't know about life. Do you know that even when you refuse to do your spiritual work, sometimes you will see me facing harder condition that will make you to even pay with your nose, that will make you to even spend more than what you would have used to pay. Do you know that for our forefathers, we are told, example, ebutere rice, money ebutere ihe nni, omere obere nni, moko otupu ilo. Ma omere obere rice, kuro get rice, open ilo. Those things all the medieval eji achukwapu aja, because like I told you when saying that the importance of aja. One in Genesis 1 verse 27, when your man can do the power to dominate, to rule over the entire creation. Now, when a man was given the mandate to take care of those animals, those animalistics, those things he called the birds of the air, the ants, the lizard, all of them, is the mandate given to us to rule, dominate over all these creatures. And whenever you are living up to expectation by taking care of other creatures, there is blessing attached to it. I repeat, if you made yourself a friend, if you become friend of nature, you are living according to natural laws assigned to you as human being. Because we human beings, nature expected us to be taking good care of the entire creation. Don't show wickedness. Don't show I don't care attitude to the environment. Even the creatures, even all those creatures. Name them the fishes, the elements in the water, the land elements, the gnomes, the apes, and rest of them. If for any reason you want to kill anyone for nourishment of your body as a higher animal, is allowed. I remember when we are growing, sometimes we used to play around, killing lizard and rest of it. It's not as if we are going to eat them, but for fun of killing them. Sometimes we'll be using lizard to learn how to throw stones. But nobody didn't call us to order. But now I will not allow my children to be chasing lizard around and killing them. What for? If it's just for fun of killing them, no, it's not necessary. Because here na go one atwari even na go yatwarian. As I like those animals deserve to live life too. You are not the one that you pass judgment on them. So if you are to kill them for benefit of your own as higher animal, is allowed. But for to kill them to waste them for act of hate is not allowed. So those insects or those animals will be happy for you. They will be interceding for you. They will be praying for you. They will be telling Chukwu Gabiawa. Chukwu Gapuremi Henine. Because one mesan. No nature Takonai. Gataria, even got this yabia. Those work you are doing is like corporal work of mercy. Those work you are doing, remembering other things. It's like joyful activities. So, because you are remembering the less privileged. Even the Bible said that even the best of the air, henwerubi mowoba. As no na miri, henwerubi mowoba. Mana chukwu nna nke igwe na azụ ha nde. Chukwu nna nke igwe na azụ ha nde through you, yes, because you are the replica of God's glory and mercy in the entire creation. You are the caretaker in this gross material. So whenever you are doing the right thing, the forces of nature will say, oh, this is my son, with whom I'm well pleased. Oh, there's another gossip. But the truth of the matter is that some people normally overlook those small things that counts. You get. So what am I saying? What I'm saying in essence is this. You must learn how all these things work for your own good and for your own betterment. You get. Now, ọ bụrụ na ị bịa na-achụ ụmụ aja, ọ na-emepe nnukwu ụzọ. So, why you are here on earth? Because of some certain things you have not done well. Can play back. Maybe in your previous earth life there was so much negligence in your own part. If you did not do what you expected to do, and therefore you were given another opportunity to be here to right the wrongs of the past, then how you handle the whole matter determines the blessing that will follow you. You get. Yes. Now, today's topic, what you must be doing in order to change that thing that is not moving well for you. Everything is in your hands to rewrite the wrongs of the past. We human beings, we have wronged in so many ways due to negligence. Some of us have wronged for the fact that we contributed towards desecrating the holy things in our families. That is one. Some of us get involved in blackmailing others. We get involved in committing what I call sacrilege in our various homes. We committed by negligence, neglecting a natural cause of nature, maintaining and becoming the Lord over entire creation. By some of those negative negligence, what those animals and other creatures were supposed to take good care of, we neglected all this. We committed sin in so many ways. Some of us committed abominable acts. Some even committed murder, directly or indirectly. Some of us lived a life that is not worthy of emulation. Some of us committed impure acts in one way or other. Some of us got involved in destroying other things, destroying what we cannot create. If you can be very, very honest to yourself, go into your shell, go inside you. That is why I normally tell people about creating time for spiritual exercise. Onwere eziokwu karịrị eziokwu nke gwara onwe gị. Onwere eziokwu karịrị eziokwu nke gwara onwe gị. I normally tell people, go inside you, have time for your spiritual exercise and reflection that include meditation and reflections, etc. Go inside your heart. Acknowledge those things that you did not do right and plead for mercy. I keep saying it and I will keep saying it. If you are a follower of Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi or not, temple evangelical, but you have not started your quiet times as in your spiritual exercise, I keep hammering on this because I know that is the only way you can be able to activate your inner power in order for you to recreate what is happening around you in your spiritual domain. Let me tell you one thing. The whole power lies in your hands to recreate what you don't like. You yourself can do it yourself. The only thing your spiritualists and your adibia can do for you is to help join forces and intercede on your behalf. Even when your adibia and his edumezu intercede for you for blessing and grace, it takes two to a tango. It still takes the man that you provide a fertile land to anchor. You understand? To anchor that grace that was sent to you. I keep using this as an example. That let's say this multi-choice, in their network, maybe it will free to air or whatever, or even Go TV or DSTV. They provided service in the air. The work of the company is to provide network, and this network is not what you see with your other eyes. This network is there in the air. The signal is in the air. Now, if you, as a subscriber, somebody that is interested, because when a DBA is working for you, let's say you are one of the people we are working at Ugochi, working for at Ugochi to one temple. What it simple means is like you are a subscriber to all the spiritual activities going on at Ugochi to one temple. It's your own duty from your own end to on your decoder, your Go TV antenna, and your Go TV stuff or DSTV, in order to draw down that signal that has already been sent. I told you that distance is never a barrier. So our work is to pray and deposit productivity into the spiritual realm. that everywhere you are all over the world, as long as the air can reach there and the sun can reach there, you can tap from the blessing. If you put yourself in the right perspective. Come on, go for it. O nwere ebe Jizọs ndị ụka ọbịa na-ekwu okwu n'akwụkwọ ndị ụka ọbịa. Reason ji ekwu otu ya bụ na mba eji ihe ma wee mara gị atụ ihe maghị. It's not easy for we, the present called ones, because our work is to create awareness for other messengers that are coming after us. But I can tell you in the next, we are the early preachers. I can tell you in the next 20, 30 years, Ordinary will dominate in a way that will really surprise you. But it will not be a surprise to me because I have already seen it happening. Now, what will happen is that when I'm saying in that book that no Oramporo, that's the word he used. Jesus in the New Testament say no Oramporo, that is it. The person now the messenger. They spread the seeds. Also no Oramporo everywhere. Ụfọdụ mkpụrụ ọghara wee daa n'ana dị mma o wee si dey germinate wee mịa mkpụrụ dị mma n'uju ya. Mana o nwere mkpụrụ ndị ụfọdụ ndị ọgha mkpụrụ ghara ha wee daa n'ala ogwu mgbe ha na-etonite. Little challenges ogwu like thorn on their flesh where babu ha they couldn't germinate. Like some of you that are listening under my voice now. You are listening to what I'm saying, but you did not make your heart, everything around you, do not create the right atmosphere to assimilate it and put them into challenges, into real life existence. Now, for the fact that you are the teaching is not properly granted on it, when you start practicing the ordinary, definitely you will face a lot of criticism. Yes. When people criticism and small challenges came around, you give up. Those challenges and small criticism are like thorns on the flesh. They couldn't germinate at all. So whenever I'm on air talking, I have it in my mind that I'm talking to these three categories of people. I don't know where you belong. But my husband asked me to give this lecture. And I know, I'm sure, that there is some people that because of them, my husband wanted me to give this lecture today. And for those people, it will be an advantage to them. It will be a plus. It will be a message that will change their lives. Can you hear why? When things are not moving right. First of all, stop coming to EZE-ANA to tell me that things are not working for you because you can do something. Sometimes even when productivity is released upon your lives. But for the fact that your inner disposition is not there, the inner cleansing is not there, your inner being is like still filled with filth, cannot germinate. Because you are in spiritual arena, or like still crowded with negativity and thick darkness. Nothing positivity will happen in your life. So the first of all is to start cleaning up the mess which you have already brought upon your lives. Do you think that those autonomous things you have done in the past, you will just go scot-free? You think that sleeping with somebody's wife, you can just go free like that? Do you think that negative things you have committed in the past, you can just go free like that? Some people killed and plotted evil against somebody in order to take what rightly belonged to the person. Do you think that person's cry all night will just be in vain? Do you think that those things that you committed that is really crying for help will just go just like that? As in that negative seed you sowed, believe in me, must return back to you, the originator. You committed various crimes at various stages in your life, and they just want them to just vanish like that for the fact that you said they have accepted or none. No, you will do restitution. Sometimes what is passing through today is for you to do restitution. To do restitution. Do you know what restitution means? Even Zacchaeus said that even people he took something from them, those people he caused pain to, that is going to return those things. There are some people you hurt so much, he lied to. Those abominable things you have done. Don't think you can just wish them away just like that. Ordinary is holy. So it's a gradual thing. But what I can tell you for sure is that whatever you have committed in the past that is crime or considered abominable act, now those ones you can still remember, confess them. First, and cleansing and get them rid of. However, it's not enough after facing the cleansing or abominable act. It's not enough for you to go back to that dirty life of yours. It's not enough for you to keep when you really want things to start changing around you, you want to start recreating productivity into your life right now, right? Yes, start within you. When things are not moving well for you, you can recreate productivity into your lives. And that productivity will start within you. You recreate productive things you want. So, those negative things you have committed in the past have created the negative vibes. They created negative crowding, darkness, thick darkness around you in your spiritual world. And naturally, they are flowing back to you, the originator. But you can still do something. What you can do is right now, because your present control the future. Start right now. Start in Rosia. What you want to be. Stop hardening your heart. Loosen up. You committed a lot of atrocities. There are some of these atrocities you pay off. You remedy by opening your hands. Give alms. Do saraka upon saraka. Do saraka upon saraka. Sometimes you were asked to do sacrifice to your achi, to your ancestors, to monka. Yes, they are all necessary. Reason, Bona. Some of the crime you committed is committed against the gods of the land. Yes. Almost some of the crime you committed in Cameroon and Abenagena who walk. So now, after Ganabia, get Chuaja, Najana. Ajana Benning, Najana Benna, we all had to have a Messalaka. Because the crime you committed have a link with the Ajana. Or when the crime you committed had a link with the new chair. So therefore, you keep doing all those sacrifices from time to time. The truth of the matter, Mona, do you know that punishment that would have come to you in order for you to lose some goodies of life, maybe money, that some of the challenges may be accidents that could have taken your life or take your leg or take whatever, or you'll be injured, can be ward off by ordinary aja. So you're supposed to be doing aja. Stop saying, I feel my chi. Ask the person when you feel his chilat. He said 3 months ago, 5 months ago, or even last year. Some people don't have shame. You even have mouth to say, I fed my cheese last year. So for you, you think that you have done much. You have not done much. Because whoever that much is given, much is expected. Minus that, the crime you committed, you need the aja, continuous aja, to remedy the wrongs you have done in the past. I'm going to get the king in the Bible, the Old Testament. I think I can't forget I have forgotten the name of that king. But maybe if I go to my history book, I'll be able to recall. Either Hezekiah or Nehemiah, one king, so he sinned against the forces of nature. And he was sentenced to death for committing evil against laws of nature. And this king immediately had that pronouncement from prophet. He was so sad and said, oh, I have sinned. He owed up. Lot of sacrifices. I will say, I will make to Chineke no be. I will say, we are then you could have more 50 years. The same thing can happen to your lives. No matter the atrocities you have committed in the past, the most important thing is honor. Nke bụ eziokwu na ọnwụ na-egbu nwa nkịta adịghị ekwe n'isi esi, nwere ike commit those crimes. Mmụọ chi tara afọ gbapụta n'afa. Agba afọ elu gba afọ a na mmụọ ekpuchie maka na mmụọ achọrọ ka anyị taa ka o mee taatị amekwe ka ọ pụta n'afa maka na ha emetabara ihe niile ha chọrọ ime gị. Maybe because of onye imejọrọ na-akụ ọta na-asị mba na ya mekwe ekwe ekpuchie n'afa. Gị nwa na onwe gị egbuchiri n'afa gị, gị nwa ama na commit those crimes. He committed crime, he slept with your blood relative. He committed crime, you kill somebody. Ịma na ihe ndị a imere ụwa alụ ka imere. Ọ pụtara n'afa, ya dị kept quiet. Wee si n'ihu. Ọ bụrụ nke a ga-eje n'ihu a na-eje n'ihu a na yọọ ayịyọ. Ọ bụrụ nke a ga-achụ aja ihe mma achụ aja ihe mme n'afa gị. Wee yọọ for mercy. Ịgba nkịtị. The whole thing that ụfọdụ ndị niile anyị mejọrọ gbara nkịtị. Let me paint a picture. N'Ugochi tụrụ na temple. Anyị bụ ndị na-asụ nsọ ala. Agwara m ụnụ gwa ụnụ ihe dị iche na Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu and ụfọdụ other dibias or ụfọdụ ndị ọdịnala. Na-enwere ụfọdụ ndị ọdịnala adịghị asụ nsọ and ekwuru m sị gị na ọ bụrụ mmadụ ikwu na ya bụ onye ọdịnala bụ ihe dị mkpa. Onye ọbụla kwuru na ya bụ onye ọdịnala mana ọ dị asụ nsọ ala forget it, ọ bụrụ onye ọdịnala. Gwa ụnụ Ugochi tụrụ na temple o nwere ihe ma ama emenata n'ụwa agwụ maka na anyị na-asụ nsọ. Ihe ọ bụla a sị na ihe a bụ nsọ anyị Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tụrụ will never get involved. One, because echiri m ọzọ Eze-Ana. One, echiri m ọzọ Ana that may protect the interest of the land or at all times. Minus that, echiri m enwere m mmụọ anyị mụ na ya si alụ ọrụ mmụọ nwere nsọ. O nwere ihe ga-emekata n'ụwa ọsọ ya na ya bụrụ na ị ga-enye m agụta million mgbe anyị dọrọ maazị ha akpụ ya agụta $1,000,000. I will never, and I repeat, read my lips, I will never sleep with somebody's wife. You get? It's forbidden. 2, and when we care for any reason, esi ka nje gbuoro mmadụ ọgwụ, like let's say now with a lizard or now with a whatever, name it another person's life after another person. By after mmadụ si na m alụ ọrụ ka megide onye a either ka ọ nwụọ ma ọ ka ngwa ọgwụ iji megide ma ọ kpuo ya isi ma ọ kripụlụọ ya ma ọ nwụọ. I will never do it because it's considered as ajọ. I want to make a walk and mad. Read my lips. enwere m ike ịgwọ ọgwụ ka mgbuo mmadụ. However, ọ bụrụ for any reason na mmadụ fight against me, the person ga-echere aka ghọrọ war. Ọ bụ onye ọgwụ nkịtị, ọ bụ onye otu nzuzo, I don't bloody care. But mmụọ mụ na ha so ga-emegide onye ahụ ihe n'ụwa. Ịghọtara ya? It's natural laws. Now, for any reason, mmadụ sizie ka ọ gbaa m war naturally. The only thing nwere ike ime bụ mmụọ bịagwa m ihe onye a mere, were m ọjị ma atmos were ihe mme jekwu mmụọ godoro mmụọ gwa mmụọ complain ọrụ onye anwa mmụọ ihe onye anwa mere m, wezie mmụọ ha ji egbe alụ m ọgụ. I will leave it for more to do and they will bring justice. They have done it over and over. Even when one thing I have noticed in my life, no one fight will never go scot-free. In fact, most of them just gone. More bad, naturally. But from day one, upon more than I can get Bob or no. Highest in name and me who will tell so much. Though you remove watch, Mania Unsu, no cook. When you call my own part of this story, which is always the truth. Watch I woman one happy here. Oh, yeah, as I go and say, okay, then the third thing, and when I make a knocketa, we're able to jewelry. Don't make him here. If I must text you, then I will tell you, look, I want to take this. If you say no, I will leave it. I need this cardinal threatened. I will not. Let me paint the picture now. In Ugochi tomorrow on that temple, for any reason, you go after my wife, I sleep with my wife, Ibu go onwe. You know that? Yes. More you make the gift. You know, I don't away. I don't carry the Jiraka by a word of going or with a suicide. You know that? Because it's forbidden. More I am a mother, the baby man free. The same thing with the mother, more I am one mother, or I suppose the water more problem. It was here in this way. It was all the one. Hundreds of people or even thousands of people. Then I saw one saw it once a swear. Nani buta. And for any reason, you cross their wife. You can get women or run this one. More a make the if you or Abutanafa. More a make the if you're not to carry him. And I put to to a case. I see it rock. I could have ever. So, why some of you are getting yourself into problem? In any one of Madonna from Madacona Ganoso. A moron was only a mother here, a Mary Honia, Honian, a Meroni hair. In any one of Mado. It's going to keep the war on Mado. Oh, only as it is a war is all what I say. I do a mongrel and motor. It's not my one, Loggy. I will always tell you. No, I know the Korean Georgia. A lot of temptation will always come. Emanate to be a pastor or a called one, a dibia. Temptation will come. You even see some women, married women, and everything. I don't know who's open to my mother car often. No married woman, money I be married. Obia or talk or bro, go seduce solely. You face those challenges, but how far you go depends on how steadfast you remain. So when you will be having a, in where be doing your spiritual exercise. That spiritual exercise you be doing. You make it time for reflection. Ị ga-achịgharị obi n'ihe niile gbasara gị na ndụ a. Echigharịzi obi ihe gbasara gị. Ihe ọmụọ si ebe ọ bụla isi mejọ ga-eme gịnị? Ya gbaghara. Inwe ego ị na-achụ aja na-achụ aja. No, obi ọbụla na-achụ aja ife adịghị efunahụ ya. Agwara m gị na abịa na temple agwaghị aja na-achụ. On daily basis, people are trooping to the temple. Then I one arms or the other. And once I have, I keep giving. Because making somebody must make somebody to smile. Okay, yeah? So, so, he gave me now as we speak. Now, you do spiritual exercise. We just reflect. When we just reflect, you must from within declare. He gave me today. You have seen in the past, but you promised that henceforth for today that you never get yourself involved in anything more against your son. As long as they commit a crime, so much crime in the past, we will know. Because killing yourself will not even solve your problem. Either by entangling yourself more. What you will do, not today, all the people about spiritual exercise, dear, one more say, lady, so sorry, make up that you have already seen. Gosino will tell again, aqua guagi ba aqua. Show one or it is sorry for what they have done in the past wrongly. And promise them one henceforth. Remember that Tia can only hear it to her. Believe in me, Yashin will forgive you. Then after promising, try and follow you over here after. Give is you who and they be very honest. They shall learn what to know. You will follow me hand now while you follow my teaching step by step. Gradually, they will be giving you money. Create a time for this year, 21 days ago. Don't tell me that you have just finished 21 days ago for that reason before they ask. No. If you finish, start again. Why I name it 21 days is for you to conclude one cycle. Yes. Even if from first day to 21 days, you have completed the cycle. Start again. As in the you pray your way out, you must continue till something new happen. Now, Obrona so anywhere close to Anambra State, visit to Ugochi to that temple. Kaiku Biokuni Sigi. Obrona on a Wednesday. Keep your time either on every Wednesday. Fine and good. Almost I have finished and easy. I can manage gradually, step by step. I believe you must triumph. Man, I'm kept it up 4 years. Now, one day outside the country, here can create time for a spiritual exercise. Keep one more. Now, who take it when you hear it to a nigga and the work worker named Peter. What worker and Peter? For any reason, get a 1 year brown, you make up. But also, you put in on a bucket. I will see an old one. Will you put your hitch on him and the hitch on him, the woman and me? And I say, when I watch a put from money. Agent for the day, you saw the child the morning and night. I will not give you only one sense partner, please do. Imagine him or another son so they avoid. If you open another son so they avoid. If you open the against law of nature, they avoid. Gradually. Believe in me, things will keep getting better and better. Better and better. Now, when things are not moving for you, the only thing I will tell you is one. In a problem. The problem is activate that your inner power. Activate your inner power first. If you activate your inner power first, if you don't want time for a spiritual exercise, by that spiritual exercise, you will always be guided on what to do. Here, the liberation of here, remember or the ma. and they develop your inner being. I get what a message. I want to video what a message on your own. Not either the message be intuitively, or be by voice, or be by vision, or by trance. You keep on activating your inner power till you develop your destiny to the level of the Obigana. If I did try to change your spiritual vibes with positivity. Then if you change your spiritual vibe with positivity, then you will proclaim more positivity in your life. Because the spiritual control the physical. Although your spiritual horizon and then maybe all the positive surrender and surround the going in the spiritual realm, it will start. It's a matter of time. You start manifesting in your physical life. Because whenever you are declaring positivity into your life, how can I be a measure? You can be a bozo, create a good life, turn a new leaf, by turning a new leaf, all those entanglements, those shackles of disappointment, of failure, of everything will start to fall apart. You're a lady. You think that by doing runs, girl, you survive. Not true. If you start living a new life, I can tell you when one door closes, another door will open. You can see somebody that will help you, even on social. Do you know that some of this social media, you can be selling perfume, you can be selling some of those or certain things legitimately, and you'll be earning money. It's not that you are doing runs and you are getting 300,000 naira every month for your runs life. But at the end of the day, can you say that? Homework will say even again for a few months, you go broke. But here, what are legitimate money? Even if that is 100,000, that 100,000 you forgot. That 100,000 naira, you last again. But I'm really about 300,000. Problem gonna be the whole money. You want to get the runs and what are that 300,000? You put a lose your phone. You put a K, Meg, you put a Hawaii, you put a K, Meg. At the end of the day, teach out the whole money. Man, it don't a good life. I'm going 100,000, give me for that 100,000 I got before that. Now, some of those things you may lose, you lose money, then will not be coming. Because you are already created positive vibes around you. Because such life you may be cannot lead you. Because you will keep the Anakan de Gabo or Safia, or to name one about one or Safia. Life you may be, I make a follow of flight, Jab with the money more than Eddie go very spiritually. He was your empty vessel. He will not understand that. I don't want to go deeper. But that is not life. Maro never go such life, I will remember something tangible. Time Ganaga. Car was sorry for another day. So he had not checked while again. One things are not moving well. I want to get it. Now the one all says so. Macano Baron House in Gueberry all. Only you are 30 years, 35 years, 40 years. And they have been living life those carelessly. I've only been on 3 months ago. Or the go also. They talk get on around the iniquity you have committed last 40 years under 2 months or 3 months. My God is not like that. It depends on the gravity and the stockpiling of the damages you need to face. So the weightiness of the crime you committed will determine how many work you do that will keep on paying, keep on packing away all those garbages before goodies will start shining upon your lives. I'll bring more in any time. But I can tell you, if you have started a go more 21 days after 21 days, start again after 21 days, start again. If we start living a good life, I believe I can tell you, things will keep on changing. Probably if you don't go 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, you have not been failing it, and you are doing business, and after that 6 months, that 6 months you are sure you have been following my footsteps for that 6 months. If you have not started, you can start from now. In next 6 months, if you are following my footsteps to the letter, and you are sure you have turned a new leaf 100%, and things have not moved well for you, and you are very honest that you have followed my footsteps 100%, then I can tell you, you visit the temple. If you are honest, visit the temple. It's not going to cost you anything. You're going to cost to be more even a temple, but you must have done it 3 to 6 months. Turn a new leaf. What's a life in a bit? Or today, one have been living life of immorality by so doing attracting here or a career. The day I will teach you the oracle and the ocho. So a life side in a bit. It you might you only go on your yakuzi, a mother more yet one was more decided yakuzi. Some of you now committee or me committee abominable art. This one and then our committee 2 some, 3 some, and 4 some. Can committee says 2 some, 3 some, and 4 some. Give me. If you like his mortgage, because what you are doing is abominable act. It's not natural. Only when you get I don't want you 2 some, or 3 some, or 4 some. Okay. Can go where I can damn the home. Only home, Omasi Kita. About Mapa no Mas no. In the free. About one of the name I don't have had that young, no matured people. A fool of working. What you can do to one epa? Nana Hana. Ome Pono by no, Pono by no, Pono by no. More a fool ever work epa. When you keep bottle for one. Only I didn't try on for one, only didn't go, and name an apito. An apito. Those is believe by him and win on basic anemia. He makes us again, man. He makes that lifestyle. Caribbean not today. And they want those impunity and the autonomy just to wish away just like that. I get it on not got the case enough. So they can know what's that. When things are not moving away for you, you have to pay the price. You have to start today to activate the inner power. Because if you activate the inner power, you'll be able to recreate whatever that is not positive in your life. You reverse the negativity. Even when you were negative, you want negativity around you. Arosalo could reverse the negativity. You're supposed to keep living the life full of positivity. Like in Jackie, yeah, man. Email and new living, I can tell you, things will keep getting on better. And once things are getting better, proclaim that things are really getting better and keep the tempo. Keep on working harder, can only be getting better. But what condition they are saying, Nokita, Mungano in the past. Yes. But today, I'm going to turn them mad on the Begona temple. But today they are happy. Some of them came a few days ago, celebrated, so happy. Your story can never be different, but it depends their inner disposition. Where time for your spiritual reflection. And then back at you at Talo, they get a handy and a chicken and a chocolate figure. A more Casipado. To my way of from the witty. So if you are maybe you wear again all of those of you or what the way go to all you go to those of you. Ghana my YouTube channel, every pussy, every where you go with the key man. Put it into practice. Oh, when guy got low from our own and I got low, yeah, well, why you could be the I get mana ị ga-adị ready. Ọgwa nọ nke ya abịawu na temple, great time to visit the temple. I can tell you, there will be no thing happening in your life. Ọ bụrụ na onwe ajụjụ inwe na nkụzi taa, ma ọ bụ na o nwere otu ọbụla isi chọọ ka enyere gị aka, you send them a message na WhatsApp 0805-7837672. I repeat, 0805-7837672. Ọ bụrụkwanụ na ị chọrọ isonye na aja nke anyị na-achụ n'ọnwa Ọktoba, anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa Ọktoba ya ebidokwa na Ọktoba 6. Ị chọkwa ibuku ya na agwa gị etu esi ebuku ya, ndị na-ebuku ya, ndị na-esonyere anyị amarụ ka esi eme ya. Mana maka gị nwa bụ onye ọfụ, ise ndị anụ na message na WhatsApp nọmba m 0805-7837672. Forward ọrụ m ya 3 prayer requests, then mail donation token to the account number. Chat ya, I will give you all those details. Ebuku gị isonye na ndị anyị ga-achụrụ aja 14 good days, bido na 6th of October to 19th of October. N'aha Chukwu Okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, ekwu m okwu ngozi n'isi ndị niile, our viewers all over the world. Ndị ọnọdụ ha dị njọ, ndị ọnọdụ ha nọ na elepụsi bunata, ndị ọnọdụ ha nọ na ejeje anana. N'aha Chukwu Okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, ekwu m okwu ngozi n'isi ndị dị etu a, wee yọọ amara n'isi ha. Asị m na distance ama abụ ebari a, ezughị oke ama abụ ebari a. Let there be depression, let there be breakthrough, let there be upliftment. Let there be miracle upon their lives. Ndị nọ na East, Eastern Nigeria, Eastern all over the world. Ndị nọ na West, Western Nigeria, Western all over the world. Ndị nọ na North, Northern Nigeria, Northern all over the world. Ndị nọ na South, Southern Nigeria, Southern all over the world. By the power of the Most High and the forces of nature, let all each and every one of them have testimony. N'aha Chukwu Okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike niile si n'aka ya abịa. Ị na-erecha vidio a, the only thing nwere ike imere ya friends and well wishers is share the button. Share the button. Ka ga ike isi n'aka gị wee zọpụta ndị ọzọ. Ya gazie. Ekenego m ụnụ niile, so ụnụ ka ọ dịkwa ụdị oge a echi niile by 8 o'clock. Echi niile bụ Monday, rụkwazi ahịa Orie. Daalụ na kachifonu.